What is up, my dude and dudettes, and welcome back to TellerTube. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/idontworkherelady. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. With that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. I'm the comedian, but you're the joke. I do stand-up comedy sometimes. I was performing at a bar/restaurant deal and was sitting in the back taking care of some emails, waiting for my set time. I went to the bar to get a drink, had a chat with the bartender for a few minutes, then got the signal I had 5 minutes till show, so went back. When I got back to the room, I realized I'd left my phone in the bar, so ran out again to collect it. Enter Karen, not her real name of course. At a table just left of dead center facing the stage. Right by the back entrance I'd been popping in and out of all night. In a big group of 6 or 7 people, but even in my brief forays out, I could hear her shrill voice dominating their conversation. I guess here is as good of a place as any to mention I was wearing a yellow sweatshirt and cargo shorts. The servers there were all black. Karen.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
What's up?
Can you check on our food, please? All we ordered were some wings and it's been like half an hour already.
Your server can help you with that. I'm not a waiter.
What? Oh, dish boy, line cook, whatever. You work here, so just when you go back there, ask about my food.
Oh no, you see
No, I get it. You aren't a waiter, but do you work here?
Kind of. Let me explain. Someone in her party, I don't think he's a waiter.
Shut it, okay? I've got this. You work here. You can bring me my food, just a quick little, trot, 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 carry, boom, done.
I can't do that. Ungodly shriek, grunt, and shrunt.
Why not?
Others in her party, Karen, oh my gosh, quiet down. They tried to wave me away. I was weighing in my mind whether walking away had the higher chance of getting me fired from future gigs there, or staying and getting into with her did. I was just going down the stay and get into it with her track. When the MC gets up there and goes, "Now, a special treat from our patrons tonight, local comedian." So I just stop myself, lock eyes with Karen, walk backwards to the stage, unflinching. I grab the microphone, her table is cracking up, realizing what's happened. And I say, "Well, I'd hoped to do a show for you tonight, folks, but looks like that won't be possible. Apparently, I've been reassigned." I start riffing about people who think you work there when you don't and accuse you of lying and how absurd a concept that is. But then it's too perfect. The waitress is coming out with the wings and headed straight for her table. I know the waitress, I've performed here before. So I transition and I'm just like, "You caught me, lady, can't hide anymore." And I grab the wings from the waitress and I'm like, "Oh, Donna, I see you trying to hone in on my section. Can't you see this is my table?" And all throughout the rest of the bit, I would go over and fill their water glasses, bust their plates. Whenever I hit a dry spot, I was like, "Alright, hold on, gotta check in with my customers. Can I interest you in any dessert? How are we doing over here? Speak into the mic, please." Karen hated it, but the others at the table were dying laughing and would even sometimes flag me down for water or appetizers. The set ends and Karen goes to file a complaint. Her friends or coworkers, whoever, try to stop her from doing so and some leave the venue because of her. A couple stay back and try and defend me, and I told them not to worry because the manager and I were cool. But they got to see for themselves. The manager is an old school Armenian guy that has no tolerance for bullcrap. This particular venue was a biker bar before the area got gentrified, so he's used to dealing with way rowdier customers than Karen. So she's going off about the mistreatment at the hands of his employees and how I'm probably not licensed to be a food server, lol, and that she wanted something done. The manager plays dumb just to see her get worked up and goes, "Who, this guy?" Even though the entire floor saw me giving her a hard time.
Yes.
Manager, he doesn't work for me.
What the frick are you talking about?
It's 11:30 p.m. He worked for me from 10 p.m. until 11 p.m. That's what I paid him for as a freelancer. That's over. Now he's just some guy.
Well, when he was working for you, he was rude and abstinent.
What? On stage? Of course I was abstinent. It's not that kind of show.
You know what I mean. See, he's making fun of how I talk.
He's a comedian. That's what I paid for.
I was a customer treated poorly in your establishment. He was acting as a server here when he served me and I want a refund on my meal or at the very least,
turning dramatically to me, Gollum voice,
an apology.
Alright, I might have been a little rude towards her at the end there, but in my defense, she didn't tip. Is that true? Did you not tip?
Why would I have tipped the comedian?
I thought you said he was acting as a server. Karen was a little tipsy at this point, so somehow drunk logic convinced her smashing a glass would get her point across. All it did was get the manager to have her bounced. Her remaining friends apologized to the manager and said they barely knew her and they hoped this wouldn't mean they couldn't come in there anymore without her, and he was super nice about it. I told them I hoped I hadn't put a damper on their night, and they said they can't wait to tell everyone else about Karen's outburst. So I don't have a career as a waiter in my future. Kudos to all of you service workers who put up with these insufferable people day in and day out. Oh my goodness.
I want a refund because the comedian was making jokes about me.
Karen, it's his job. Citizen comes into government office and admits to a crime, wants to file complaint. Okay, so I work for a local government in a small town as a GIS employee. I'm not required to, but I try to help out people who come in while the secretary is out. We occasionally get some interesting people in here. This was one of those times, and it happened about a year and a half back. I'm working on making a map or something when I hear the front desk bell ding. I go up to the front desk and ask the man how I can help him. He said that one of our workers were really mean to him and he'd like to make a complaint. I tell him the street department head isn't in, but I can try and relay him the details. And also that he might have better luck at City Hall. I am very clear this whole time that this isn't actually my job, but that I don't mind helping. He starts describing the incident. He says there was road construction and he completely blew past a road closing, and the workers who were in the road yelled and swore at him. He actually said something about not being sure the sign meant it with regards to its closure. I recognize the area because I'd gotten some CAD files from there a while back, and I tell him that work on the road was actually being handled by private contractors. So not only is this report not my job, but it's not even government employees that did anything.
But can't you do something?
He asks. This is when it hits me. I ask him, wait, you violated traffic regulations and it sounded like you were even endangering some workers. Then you went into a government building and effectively made a confession to a random GIS worker, no less, but I didn't say that. And you want us to punish non-employees. You realize you could actually be the one to get in trouble over this if you pursue it, right? My tone was genuinely cautionary. I was not really trying to accost him or anything. His face kind of goes white and he just says, "Oh," as it just dawns on him what he just tried to do. He then rushes out of the office. He didn't seem angry, but he did seem to realize he was in the wrong. I don't know if the poor fellow followed up at City Hall after that, but I reckon not. This guy almost got himself in trouble. What a bonehead. Boss wants me to come into work drunk. My boss is a nice guy, but sometimes gets a bit aggravated, and I'll be honest, doesn't run things the way I would run things. To the story. A couple of people have left the job due to not being paid for overtime and being overworked anyway. So the people left, including me, have been doing 6 or 7 days a week to keep the place running. It's a small business and money is money. About 2 weeks of this and we asked the boss man, when are new people being hired?
Oh, you guys seem to be getting on fine as you are.
And that was the end of that convo. Being a bit run down and young and fed up of no social life, I booked off a nice 4-day weekend and bought tickets for a band I liked. Holiday was accepted, nice. Friday comes and I wake up nice and late. Get a couple of tinnies in with the mates on the way up the big smoke and proceeded to get hammered to punk music and thoroughly enjoy my night of sticking it to the man. In the smokers area, I get a call from Boss Man. "Hey, Big G." We have kind of a casual relationship that wasn't just me being a moron.
Hey, Angry Jarl, any chance you could work tonight and the weekend? We are understaffed and blank would have to work 16 hours.
Sorry, boss man, I'm in London and also pretty sloshed.
Right, so you're gonna make Name not go home to his kids cause you wanna have fun then.
Dutch courage kicked in. Look, we all are overworked and you don't want new people. We all told you this would happen, so no, heck, I'm not coming in.
Well, don't bother turning up tomorrow then.
That's the plan, but he hung up. Went back to work on Tuesday and he acted like nothing happened. Turns out, Bossman did the shift himself because Blank just got in his car after hearing the convo over the phone. Started the job search again, cause still no one knew being hired because of course, we seem to be managing fine. This has basically just been a bit of a rant. Boss is a nice guy, but his corner cutting to make money is just basically treating his staff like poo. Sorry boss, I can't make it in. I'm pretty sloshed right now and it's my day off. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button as it would really help me out. Subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.